Welcome to Jefferson Township High School as Lynn's Nissan West and Muggs Media present the high school boys soccer game of the week. It's a huge American Division clash as the host Jefferson Falcons, who come in with a record of 13-5-1, 4-2 in the division under their head coach Travis Gage, host the Sparta Spartans. As we take a look, it's senior night here at Jefferson. They're going to honor the seniors before the game, and they played a big part in Jefferson having a history-making season with the most wins in school history with 13, as they will take on the Sparta Spartans, who come in a record of 9-6, also 4-2 in the division, under their head coach Tim Connors. Tonight, as we said, is senior night, and good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary. Thanks for joining us here on MuggsMedia.com and Channel 10. So it's a special night for senior night, but also it play a big role in who will possibly win the American Division. Right now, Mount Olive's 5-1. And if Jefferson wins tonight and beats Mount Olive on Wednesday, Jefferson can get a piece of its first ever boys soccer title, which would be quite an accomplishment. Travis Gage has done an amazing job with this team. So we want to thank the following sponsors for getting the games of the week on the air. Lynn's Nissan West, our title sponsor, located Route 206 in Byram. Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, with offices throughout Northwest New Jersey. Watch for their Live Well tips on the sports beat. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Watch Tim's Auto tips on the games of the week. Newton Medical Center, part of the Atlantic Health System, serving the community, atlantichealth.org. Sussex County Community College, start here, go anywhere, sussex.edu. And we want to thank a new sponsor that's on for tonight's game. It's coming soon to Hamburg. It is 2 Teaspoons, offering custom cakes and other specialty sweets for all occasions. They'll have a wide variety of home-baked goods to take away, or you can sit in and relax with a good cup of coffee. Coming soon to Hamburger, next to Craving Thai, right off Route 94. It's 2 Teaspoons. So we set up tonight's game. It's a big one. As we said, for Jefferson, already with the school record for wins, let's talk about the Falcons and Travis Gage. The former Kittatinny player and star has brought stability and success to this Jefferson program. 13-5-1. They won 2 games in the Morris County tournament this year as they beat Kinnelon and they beat Mountain Lakes, 2 very brand-name programs, before losing to Morris Knowles, who's having a great year. So if they win tonight, their destiny's on their own hands as they'll take on the Marauders from Mount Olive, who beat them 4-1 earlier in the season. We'll give you their starting lineup. Number 2, and it's a starting lineup with seniors, obviously. Number 2, Tyler Newman. Number 5, Brian Steffens. Number 6, Liam Fitzgerald. Number 9, Cole Candell. Number 10, Zach Hirschman. Number 13, Jack Bishop. Number 15, Milho Bagarava. Number 17, Kyle Barbosa. Number 19, Dan Provaca. Number 20, Martin Kuras. And in goal, Dylan Leitzel. But this team starts and goes in the midfield with Liam Fitzgerald, who's having a great year, a Player of the Year type candidate. 11 goals, 5 assists. Zach Hirschman has 8 goals. Jack Bishop has 6 goals. And Kyle Barbosa gets them going with 7 assists. And when Buddy Jacobus, the sophomore, gets in there, you'll see him up top as they look to get to him on set runs. So this is a team that can score goals, that plays good defense, and is primed to get a big win tonight here on senior night. But Sparta will have other ideas. Tim Connors has them playing very well. They're coming off a nice win over Chatham that we did here on Channel 10 and MuggsMedia.com. As we said, 9-6 against a brutal schedule. They played Mendham. They played Knowles. They've played Chatham. They play Roxbury. They play Randolph. It's almost like they're part of the Morris County, as a Morris County team playing all those teams. We will give you the starting lineups for the Sparta Spartans. In goal, it's the sophomore, number 1, Alban Ukaj, who's very good and athletic. You'll see him tonight. Chris Murray's back, number 4. He did not play against Chatham, so it's good to hear he's back. Eric De Silva had a goal against Chatham. He's number 7. He has 8 goals. Also starting tonight is another talented player, senior number 10, Gianluca Bavona. Then there's Danny DeMarco, number 13, the sophomore, terrific speedster up top who played goal last year. Nick Horniak, number 16, he's a defender. Joe Collins, number 18, he's another defender. And then rounding out the lineup, Peter Deeds Felice, who did a great job against Chatham, the game of the week you saw, number 21. Dan Baker, number 22. number 24, Nick Butera, and number 26, Devin Liebel. So, as we pointed out, senior night, league implications on the line, under the lights here at Jefferson. It should be a good one, and we'll have the start of this game right after these messages here on Channel 10 at mugsmedia.com.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're committed to get your vehicle back to you as quickly as possible. We know that you depend on your vehicle for transportation every day. Give us a call at Tim's Auto, 973-875-6181. Thank you.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
I'm Dr. Stephen Koss of the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, our goal is to return our patients to an active and healthy lifestyle. We have 17 outstanding physicians and 14 convenient locations located throughout northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. It's our belief that patients should not have to travel far to receive world-class orthopedic care from a knowledgeable and caring staff. Our physicians have expertise in all areas of the body. We believe in exploring all non-surgical options before surgery is recommended. Our physicians work closely with our physical therapy staff to ensure proper recovery. The same level of care that we provide to our professional athletes is available to all our patients. Call us or visit our website, the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, orthopedicnj.com.
Welcome back to Jefferson Township High School as Lindsay Nissan West and Muggs Media present the high school boys soccer game of the week. Senior night here at Jefferson as the Falcons will take on Sparta. Big game in the division as we outlined at the top of the show. And we're about ready to get underway here at Jefferson. And Sparta will start off with the ball. And we are underway. Spartans working to the back, middle of the field, and send it back. That's what Sparta likes to do, crisp passing. Whereas Jefferson, as you'll see tonight, they like to play the long ball, but it's not kick and chase. It's long ball with a purpose, as they usually get it to someone's foot up top. Try to work it to the wing to Bavona. De Silva sends it to the side. Silva has 8 goals to lead the Spartans. He had a goal against Chatham. Second goal was an own goal. DeFelice sent it a beautiful service off a set piece. And it bounced off the defender. So the Falcons trying to keep it in the attacking third right now. They won the first meeting 2-1 under the rented lights at Castle Field at Sparta. That was a big win for Jefferson as Buddy Jacobus and Liam Fitzgerald scored in that game. Leitzel will send it out. And again, against Chatham, Christopher Murray did not play for Sparta, so good to have him back in the lineup. Falcons try to work it up the wing. And that'll roll easily to the goalie, Alban Yukaj. They'll send it in. Candell was trying to create something. A well-balanced Jefferson team. Here's a chance in the box. Shot and a save, and I don't know, was it an offsides call before? I believe so. Yep, there's the veteran, the Hall of Famer, Mark Schulte. So that wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offsides. Still a nice save by Yukaj, who made some terrific saves against Chatham in the 2-1 victory the other day. Jefferson coming off a nice 2-1 win over West Milford in overtime. Cole Candell scored the game winner. And that shot goes wide. We'll have a goal kick. Sending that in was Kyle Barbosa. Again, this is what the Spartans do. They like to work it to their backs and send it up. Jefferson keeps it in for the moment. Sparta trying to clear the area. They do. That's off Sparta. Throw in. Quick restart for Jefferson. That was Martin Kuras. There's a whistle. So Sparta will have a set piece here. And DeFelice does an excellent job on these set pieces for Sparta. Going to walk that back a couple of yards. Let's see if he gives it a ride or he goes short. He will send it in. Nice service. Headed right back out by the Jefferson defense and cleared away. That was Dan Profaca. Falcons down the far sideline. They'll work it back. Chipped into the box, goes right to the keeper. No one there making a run. Easy stop for Yukaj. This time he'll punt it away, and that's a good boot. Push on Jefferson. So a dangerous set piece here. And as we've seen, DeFelice has a very strong leg. So we'll see if he tries to chip it over the defense to make a run or put it on goal. He's about 33 yards out. Sends a little chip into the box. No one home. Everyone goes down. And we'll have a goal kick for Leitzel. Leitzel getting to start tonight on senior night. Jacob Wacker, the sophomore, has done a very nice job in goal. Coach Travis Gage has played both keepers this year. Again, we say it's senior night, and it's probably the most important senior night because this is the best senior class Jefferson's ever had. They've got them back winning games, winning 13 games, 2 more than the old school record of 11 set in 1986. They've been a huge part of the building of this program. Good hustle by DeMarco. He's got great speed. Sends it in the middle of the field. Chance here possibly for Sparta if they can get a shot off. Nope, broken up. Falcons will look to go forward. And they'll send it back. Dan Baker and DeFelice, terrific back there. Middle of the field. Far sideline. Candell sends it into the middle to Barbosa. Barbosa trying to make the turn. He's doubled up. He goes down. And we'll have a throw in for the Falcons. Barbosa will take this. Into the box. Sparta will try to clear the area. And we'll have a throw in for Sparta. Sparta will move up another 10, 15 yards and do it again. Collins with the throw. Trying to work it to the wing. Battling with Bavona was Martin Kuras, and that'll be scooped up by Dylan Leitzel. Goal kick goes wide, so Sparta will get a throw in. Collins gets it in. Butera sends it back. This is Murray. Coming in and then breaking it up. Good defense by the Falcons. We'll have a throw in. Spartans get it in. Into the box, broke it up. Good defense by Jefferson as they immediately sprint out. That's Barbosa. Sends it back to Kurz, but to Barbosa. That went out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Sparta looking to quickly restart. Back to DeFelice. And he'll send it back to the keeper. Ukaj will give it a ride. Sparta will come back and play this. DeFelice. Back to the goalie, Ukaj. Dangerous there. Kept in Fitzgerald as breaking into the box was Zach Hirschman. And there's a DeMarco will get the yellow there as he was dragging on the jersey of the Sparta player, of the Jefferson player. So he'll head off. Thomas Vaughn, number 20, will check in. So he'll be allowed to come back in next opportunity. But a set piece here for the Falcons at the midfield stripe. So our first yellow of the game. And a chance here for the Falcons. Sent in. Loose in the box, Sparta trying to clear. And they get it out for the moment, but Jefferson keeps it in the attacking third. We'll have a throw in here from Barbosa. Into the box it goes. Headed out. Barbosa flicks it in towards the 6. And it's going to go in. Goal, Jefferson. Give credit to Martin Kuras on that one. And Jefferson strikes first here on senior night with 29:51 to go here in the first half. So the pressure pays off for the Falcons as they draw first blood. Martin Kuras with the goal. Play on the far sideline kept in by the Spartans. Throw in for Jefferson, so a big early lead for the Falcons. Booted away by Sparta. We'll have another Jefferson throw-in. So Jefferson getting this crowd riled up with the early goal. Falcons trying to keep it in, they do. So a good start for Jefferson here on senior night. We'll have a whistle and some substitutions. Checking in for Sparta's for Jefferson, Buddy Jacobus. He's a speedster up top. He's a terrific finisher. And they're going to look for him on the throw-in. And I'll come all the way back. Jefferson will boot it away. Jacobus with a little touch to Candell. Back to Jacobus. He has time. And broken up by the Sparta D. Nicely done. I believe that was Vaughn. He works it to the wing. Sent into the middle. That was DeFelice, before. And Jefferson will clear it away. And it'll roll over the end line, and we'll have a goal kick. There's Vaughn giving chase. That was DeFelice that cleared it out before. And taking the kick here for the Falcons, Jack Bishop. We'll have a push on Sparta, another set piece here for the Falcons. This is Bishop, I believe. Service sent in. Out comes the keeper, loose, and then it'll go wide. Great chance there. Candell and Fitzgerald down there. So Jefferson looked to add to that 2-0 lead, but we'll have a goal kick for Sparta. Low goal kick, broken up. Chip forward, looking for someone to make a run. Sparta trying to settle. Jacobus, again, always keep an eye on him. His motor's constantly running. Curris sends it in, and it'll bounce to Ukaj, the goalkeeper. He gets rid of it. This is Bavona. DeFelice sends it up the middle of the field. Battle for the ball. Good job by the Falcons to keep it. They were looking for Jacobus. And the Spartans will look to clear the area. Work it to the near sideline. Curris steps up. We'll have a throw in for the Falcons. Barbosa will take this. Coach Gage making another substitution as he works in the kids that normally start because it was senior night. So throw in here for Barbosa. Into the box. Headed away by Sparta's Christopher Murray. A little chip sent in. That's going to go wide. Actually, Candell keeps it in, takes a shot, he scores! So Cole Candell hustled, got the ball, and Sparta's going to get a yellow card for arguing that. So Candell puts it in the back of the net, all because he hustled and played to the whistle. With 24-27 to go, Jefferson jumps out to the 2-0 lead, and Sparta keeper gets a yellow card for arguing. He thought it was offsides, but Candell was played right to the whistle and then knocked it home, and he's going to have to come off the pitch, I believe. He got the yellow card, so Sparta's going to have to put in a goalie until next chance. I'm going to see who Sparta puts in. But he argued a little bit too profusely for Mark Schulte's taste, and Ukaj is going to have to head to the sidelines. So Sparta with 2 yellows. And it looks like Christopher Murray is going to go in and play goal, hold down the fort until Ukaj is able to come back in. So a big start here for Jefferson on senior night. With 24-27 to go, they have a 2-0 lead. And that was all Cole Candell. He hustled, he played to the whistle, he got to the ball, it stayed in, and he knocked it home. So on senior night, Cole Candell gets a goal. So there's Murray. He's going to go in until the next opportunity when Ukaj will come back on. And the clock will start again. Far sideline, will that stay in? And we'll have a throw in for the Spartans. Quick restart looking for De Silva. Jefferson will come out with it and sent it wide. And that's a good shot. You might say he was a bad angle, but you have a new goalkeeper in there who's, it's a field player. Christopher Murray is a terrific player, but he's not a goalie by trade. And there, because of that, they have an opportunity to switch out. So Sparta dodges a bullet there. Ukaj will take this. But that was a good thought by Jefferson. Test the new goalie. Ukaj will boot it away. Curris sends it to the wing for Jefferson. That'll roll out. Another Sparta throw. This is Collins. And stay here with Sparta. Luke Gasper Markle has checked in for Sparta, number 19. Trying to flick it forward to get it to Jacobus. Tries to make the turn. And that'll roll over the end line. We'll have a goal kick for the Spartans. Again, want to thank Lindsay Nissan West for being our title sponsor on all the games of the week. We appreciate them. Route 206 in Byram. And coming soon to Hamburg, folks, it's 2 Teaspoons, specializing in custom cakes and specialty sweets. They'll be opening up right next to Craven Tie, so check them out, 2 Teaspoons. And also want to thank as well Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey, Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Newton Medical Center, and Sussex County Community College. Spartans trying to make a run, looking to send it all the way back, and that'll be swept away. Played on the far sideline. Sparta quickly tries to work it to the wing, broken up. So 2-0 our score. Jefferson with the early lead against Sparta. As we noted in the beginning, A win here. They have their destiny in their own hands. They beat Mount Olive. They get a piece of the American Division. First boys soccer title ever here at Jefferson. A chance here for the Spartans. This is Bavona. He takes a shot. And that went off the player. So we'll have our first corner kick of the game. So Sparta will take this. And that'll be Bavona, the senior, will send in the service. Top of the box. He was looking forward to Silva. We'll have a throw in for Sparta as he's being hounded by Zach Hirschman. Sparta will take the throw in. Horniak into the box. Good work by the Jefferson D. Brian Steffens in there. Nice read there by Liam Fitzgerald to break that up, but Sparta will keep it. This is De Silva. Liam Fitzgerald's dad, Rory, fine player in his own right, and official, is also an administrator at Sparta. So a little bragging rights going on here. Also, my understanding, Rory played a big role when these seniors were on the youth level, and they kept this group together and they turned in a historic season. Looking for someone to make a run, nothing doing. Leitzel will scoop it up. So 2-0 our scores. We're at the midway point of this first half. And it's been a first half that Jefferson has enjoyed a 2-goal lead. Falcons again trying to create something. And that'll be booted away by Gasper Markle. But Jefferson again quickly sent in, top of the box. Good job by Gasper Markle again. Throw in for Barbosa. Into the box, second ball, and that'll come out to the Spartans as they look to push it. Vaughn will set it to the wing. They'll push it up. Fitzgerald boots it away for the moment. Both of these teams gearing up for the state tournament. Sparta in North 1 Group 3, Jefferson in North 1 Group 2. Candell with the throw. And that will roll over the end line, and we'll have a goal kick for the Spartans. So Martin Corras, we give him credit for that goal in the first one at the 29:51 mark, and then give all the credit to Cole Candell as he hustled after the ball, played to the whistle, no offsides was called, and he buried the goal to give Jefferson the 2-0 lead. I'll let that play back to DeFelice. DeFelice and Baker have done a very nice job in the middle of that defense on the back line. Jefferson trying to keep it in the area. That'll roll over the end line, and Yukaj, the goalie from Sparta, will see if he throws it or boots it. He's going to boot it. He's got a very strong leg, just a sophomore. I mean, for him to move DeMarco out of goal, DeMarco was tremendous as a freshman last year in goal. This shows the depth of talent that Tim Connors has here with this Sparta program. DeFelice will send it back, goal kick. So good crowd here on senior night. Again, you can't say enough what Travis Gage has done with this program. They were going through coaches like people go through socks. No stability to the program, and he has stepped in and done an amazing job. Whistle on the Spartans, so a set piece here for the Falcons. Travis was assistant coach Scott Reed, great guy, great coach. Head boys lacrosse coach here, and Brian Franks. Tim Connors assisted by Mike Willie. And helping out former Spartans are Travis DiDiego. Does a lot of personal training work with the players. He's a great technician. Baker tries to get rid of it, but it's stolen by the Falcons. Chance here, shot save. Yukaj with a terrific save there. Well, this would have been 3-0. Spartans trying to work it up the sideline. Whistle should be on Jefferson. It is. Physical play thus far. Not dirty, but physical. Bavona went down pretty hard here on the turf. So DeFelice will send in the service. Nice ball into the box. And it goes wide, headed wide. And that should be a corner kick. And indeed it is. So Sparta will get its second corner kick. Bavona will take this. They trail 2-0. Looking to get on the scoreboard here. Sent in towards the post. Headed out. And it's in, and it's a goal. And I believe that's De Silva, number 7, with the goal. So Sparta gets on the scoreboard. Eric De Silva, as he picks up his 9th goal of the year. And it's 2-1 with 13:56 to go. The residue of the corner kick. And De Silva was there, was loose by the 6, and he knocked it home. So Sparta cuts its deficit in half. Long ball looking for Barbosa, and it's booted away. Sparta will take the throw-in. So a big goal there for Sparta as they cut their deficit to 1 goal, 2-1, with 13.5 to go here in the first half of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. We talked about a big game for Jefferson next against Mount Olive. Sparta has its second showdown with Pope John as we have a substitution. James Ryan, number 3, comes in for Jefferson. That's always a big battle. Ken Kludnicki, the head coach at Pope John, played at Sparta. Played for Manny Reese, who's on the last Manny Reese coach team at Sparta, along with Jake Mull, the girls coach at Newton. So Barbosa will take this. He wants the one-person wall to be pushed back. That's Bavona. So we'll see who he looks to target on this. Curves it in, and it will leave the area. Nicely done by the Spartans. They clear it out. And finally cleared away by Jefferson. Good hustle up top. We'll have a whistle. Spartans trying to work it up. Battle for the 50-50. Jefferson will get it. Fitzgerald with a beautiful ball, but it's going to roll over the sideline, throw in for Sparta. Phil Christodoulou, number 9, has checked in. He just played that last ball before. Pressure being put on now by Joe Albecker, senior, playing tonight and senior night. Barbosa directing traffic, sends it towards the flag. Kept in. Work back. Chip into the box. And the header goes wide by Albecker. He was looking for someone to run on, I believe. He was all by himself. He was on sides as well. Sparta sends it right, Jefferson sends it right back. This Jefferson team has one gear, and that's forward. And they have a 2-1 lead over Sparta here in the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Nice flick by Bavona as they're looking for Christodoulou to make a run. DeMarco has not checked back in since the yellow card, where he got caught holding the jersey pretty aggressively of the Jefferson player. And we'll have a throw in as we have 10 minutes to go here in the first half. And it's been a good one, 2-1 Jefferson. Will be a Falcon throw in on the far sideline. Buddy Jacobus will take this. He sends it back to Jacobus into the middle of the field. Nice little passing here, but broken up by the Spartans. And we'll have a whistle. It'll be a Jefferson throw-in on the far sideline. Looking for Jacobus. Angled into the box, cleared away. Rocket sent in on the second ball by Kuras, who we give credit to for the first goal. Let's go look at the sophomore, big kid. He's got a terrific future ahead of him. Butera sends it to the side. Spartans trying to work it up the wing. And Jefferson be wise to just let that. No, that was off the Jefferson player, so it will be a corner kick for Sparta. So Sparta will have its third. They scored off the last one. De Silva put it in to make it 2-1. So Bavona will take this. Service into the box, headed, and it goes off a defender. Tricky shot by the post, collision, shot, and another job, but great job by Bishop back there. Still loose in the box, and the Falcons get it out. Wow, what a flurry by Sparta. Jack Bishop anchoring that defense back there. Leitzel got a save of one of them, but boy, Sparta dangerous on those corner kicks. And Jefferson lucky that they're not tied at 2. And a turn and fire. Leitzel will scoop this up, no problem. Wow, what a great chance there for Sparta. After the Bavona service into the box, it bounced around. Leitzel got a piece of one, then Jack Bishop cleared one out. And that'll bounce easily to the keeper. And again, the Spartans, since scoring that goal, have picked up their level of play. They'll work that back to Baker. 6:45 to go here in the first half. Jefferson with a 2-1 lead. And checking in for Jefferson, John Becker has gotten in the game for the Falcons. Gasper Markle. And that should be on Jefferson. And the referee telling the guys to cut it out. So DeFelice, who's, as we said, tremendous on these set pieces, will send this in. Service into the top of the box, cleared away. Jacobus puts the pressure on. Gasper Markle. And then try to keep it in by Bavona. Christodoulou will give it a run. Jacobus tried to keep it in, but it will be a Sparta throw. Gasper Markle into the middle of the field. Broken up by Fitzgerald. Sparta with a chance. And that's broken up by Martin Kuras. Good job by him. He doesn't get to that ball. Sparta has an easy shot. And we'll have a whistle. Foul on the Spartans. Game getting maybe leaning towards that chippy side right now. Might as well have a set piece here for Jefferson. Bishop will take this. 4.5 to go here in the first half. Jefferson with a 2-1 lead in the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Sent in, headed away by Sparta's defense. Sparta looking to create a quick counter down the sideline. Spartans trying to keep it in. That was good work there by Dan Profaka, number 19 for Jefferson. And the Falcons will take the throw-in. Sparta will have the throw. Substitutions. Horniak will throw it in from the far sideline when we resume play. And Mike Nolfi, number 3, I believe, has checked in. Yes, indeed, that's Mike. Nolfi with time. Gets it to Gasper Markle. Barbosa came up trying to make the pick. And again, nicely done. That's Dan Baker. Him and DeFelice anchored that defense. A very entertaining first half thus far. Jefferson, they'll send it to Jacobus. He sends the cross to the 6, broken up by the Sparta defense. I believe that was Horniak that got back there. Kept in the attacking third. Barbosa trying to make the turn. Gasper Markle on him. Tries to send it in, and it's a save by Yukaj. As we have 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. As I said, it's been a very entertaining first half. Yukaj with the boot. Flick forward. Fitzgerald breaks that up, but again, Sparta putting the pressure on again, looking to get that equalizer. Before this first half comes to an end, which has 1:40 left in it. Bavona battling, and winning that battle was Barbosa. Throw in for the Falcons, Martin Curas. Almost a giveaway. Battling for the ball, and that's booted away by Bishop. So after being down 2-0, Sparta has settled in. They scored a goal, and now play has been fairly even since then, where Jefferson was controlling the run of play for the first 15 minutes. Falcons with a 2-1 lead, 50 seconds to go, first half. Horniak and Candell. Candell will take the throw. He scored the second goal. 35 seconds to go. Throw into the box. Headed towards the goal, and it hits the crossbar. Great chance there. And that was Zach Hirschman. Terrific throw. And Hirschman got a head on it and went off the top of the crossbar. 10 seconds to go here in the first half, as this first half will come to an end with Jefferson holding a 2-1 lead over Sparta here on senior night at Jefferson High School. And we'll have the second half of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media High School Soccer Game of the Week right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Linz Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Linz Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyle.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. and I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Welcome back to Jefferson Township High School as Lynn's Nissan West and Muggs Media present the high school boys soccer game of the week. A big American Division clash. Jefferson with a 2-1 lead over Sparta. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Again, want to thank Lynn's Nissan West, our title sponsor, located on Route 206 in Byron. Great selection of new and pre-owned cars. It's Lynn's Nissan West. Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey with offices throughout Northwest Jersey. And ball played there. Jacob Wacker now has checked in as the goalie for Jefferson. Dylan Lightsell, the senior, with a clean sheet in the first, gave up 1 goal in the first half. Again, want to thank Orthopedic Institute New Jersey, offices throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tips on the sports beat. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair at Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto tips on the games of the week. Newton Medical Center, part of the Atlantic Health System, serving the community. Go to atlantichealth.org. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere, go to sussex.edu. And coming soon to Hamburg, right next to Craving Thai, off of Route 94, it's 2 Teaspoons, specializing in custom cakes and specialty treats. Chance here, sent to the post, and it goes wide. Great opportunity for the Falcons. So stop by 2 Teaspoons. They'll be opening soon. You can order in, take out, get a cup of coffee there, and they'll have great treats at 2 Teaspoons. So many thanks to all of our sponsors. And folks, if you want to become a sponsor on the games of the week, fall season's coming to a close, but we'll still take you and then put you on for the winter. How's that sound? info@muggsmedia.com, info@muggsmedia.com, or call us at 973-729-9234, or contact us on all our various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on all of them, and we'd love to have you come join us. So Jefferson with the 2-1 lead. And that'll roll out. We'll have a Sparta throw. Now we'll head out. Checking in for Sparta is Lucas Montagudo, number 12. And I don't see Danny DeMarco, so I think Coach Connors, with him having the yellow, is not pleased. So that kind of takes a bullet out of the Sparta chamber, but life lessons first, folks. We still may see him before the game is over, but right now he's on the bench. Bishop, who's been rock solid, will sweep it away, and it'll be a Sparta throw on the far sideline. So after trailing 2-0, Sparta came back, got a goal. Martin Curra scored the first goal for Jefferson. Cole Candell scored the second. And then a big goal from Eric Da Silva to make it 2-1. And then Sparta had some great chances on a flurry right after the Da Silva goal. And then Jefferson hit the crossbar right before the end of the half. So both teams with opportunities, a very entertaining match thus far. UCOJ with the boot headed right back. Sparta looking to get something going here. This is Kyla Barbosa. Pushed off the ball. Good job by the Spartans. That's Da Silva. Battle for the ball, and it will be a little extracurricular activity here. Dan Baker saying, what's going on? Barbosa's like, you just took me out. So no cards issued, but a dangerous spot here for a set piece for Jefferson. Barbosa asking for a count on the 10 yards. And you're not going to trick anyone on a football field, folks. You can just do the math and count out 10 yards. So Barbosa, we'll see who he looks for, who he targets. And that will go wide. An opportunity there for Kyle Barbosa. Just hooked it wide. So goal kick for Sparta. And, you know, it is pointing out the obvious, but I'll say it anyway, folks. Broken up by Jefferson. The next goal, if there is one, is huge. Why? Obviously for Sparta would tie it. For Jefferson would give them the 2-goal advantage and a nice little cushion. So if that next goal happens, it's going to be a big one. And the way these teams have created opportunities, I just don't see this staying 2-1. But you never know. Good throw into the box. Jefferson will keep it in. Barbosa turns, fires, and he scores! Kyle Barbosa with a rocket! That was a beautiful goal by Barbosa as he goes far post. Jefferson takes the 3-1 lead with 34-38 to go here in the second half. Kyle Barbosa, he was a little upset with himself on that last set piece. Well, he made up for it. He turned and sent in a rocket. And he's known for being a guy that hands out assists. He has 7 of them, but that's a huge goal here on senior night. So a big goal there, just as I was explaining it. Jefferson gets that goal. And we're going to have another yellow card issued, and it's a red card. And Sparta, Peter DeFelice is gone. And the injured player is Liam Fitzgerald, and that's a tough loss right there. Fitzgerald, arguably their best player. But DeFelice, he's gone. So Sparta will be down a player for the rest of this match. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
And we're back. Liam Fitzgerald. It looks like he's going to be okay. So Sparta, for the rest of this match, 34 minutes and 12 seconds, will be down a man, and they trail by 2. Sent in Yukaj, and that'll be a corner kick. That'll be Jefferson's first. And we'll see who takes this. That'll be Zach Hirschman. So big momentum shift here. Jefferson scores, and then Sparta's given a red card on the post, and it goes wide. Barbosa will take this on the other side. Check that. This is the third for Jefferson. Barbosa just made it 3-1, sends the service in. Yukaj comes out and punches it away. Second ball goes wide. So Yukaj will send it out. The ball sent through, and Wacker will get there. And he'll go short, and Bishop will give it a boot. Sparta down a man, pushing forward. And that'll be cleared out again. Again, Spartans trying to work it up the sideline. And that was a handball, inadvertent, but still a handball. So DeFelice, arguably one of their top defenders along with Baker, he's gone. And Danny DeMarco got a yellow in the first card, and I've not seen him return to the pitch. So Sparta down a man and down 2 key starters. And Yukaj comes flying out. And we'll have a whistle, and we'll have a set piece. Now, we saw Sparta beat Chatham the other day. They were tied at 1, and Sparta was down a man due to the double yellows. And they were able to post the 2-1 victory. Jefferson up a man. They're going to try to go for the kill here. And if Jefferson wins tonight, I have to imagine it's the first time in school history they've beaten Sparta twice in a season. I can go back and check on that, but I would have to imagine that would be the case. Unless they did it back in 2013 or 14. In the box, Good passing here by the Falcons. Back to Barbosa. He's got time, and he shanks it to the side. He's upset with himself, but a good thought and a good effort there. As we have 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes into this second half. Jefferson with the 3-1 lead, and Liam Fitzgerald's back on the field. I believe he got the wind knocked out of him, or something a little bit worse. If you catch my drift, folks. But he's back out there. So Candell will take the throw in. So this is Jefferson's game to win. They have the 2-goal lead and they're up a man. Into the box it goes, and Ukaj will play it on the hop. Great crowd. It's a beautiful late October night, October the 23rd, and people wearing shorts still. Just been an unbelievable fall weather-wise. So Sparta, if they're going to come back, they're going to have to do it down a man. This is Barbosa's had a terrific night. Barbosa still has it, and Gaspar Marco will break that up. Fitzgerald to the wing. This is Hirschman. Sparta will boot that away. Baker kept in by the Falcons, but that'll go out. We'll have a Sparta throw. Falcons will take this. Becker will take the throw in. And we have a substitution. I believe Jacobus is heading off. We'll check who came back in once we get our number. Bishop with the throw in, no one home. That'll roll over the end line. We'll have a goal kick. So a 3-1 lead for Jefferson. And checking in for Jefferson is number 2, Tyler Newman. So the Falcons with a 2-1 lead a 3-1 lead going for the season sweep of the Spartans, and then setting up Wednesday's huge game against Mount Olive, which essentially would be a possibility if they win to get a piece of the American Division title. Be the first time in Jefferson boys soccer history to win a championship. Although it could even be an outright championship if Morris Hills pulled the upset today against a very good Mount Olive team. That remains to be seen. Chance here, and Ukaj jumps out and gets it. Big physical kid back there. He holds his line. He's not intimidated. Throw in here for the Spartans. That was Horniak, and we'll do it again. Actually, no, that went off Sparta, so it would be Jefferson ball. And it was an infraction against Sparta, so the Falcons will take the kick. Bishop will give it a ride. De Silva breaks it up, puts it into the middle of the field. Sparta trying to create a run here. That's Christodoulou. Working the corner, he sends it in. Ball's still alive, and then it'll roll over the end line. And it will be a corner kick for Sparta. So Sparta hanging tough. Their 4th corner kick. Horniak will take this. This would be huge for Sparta to get it back to a 1-goal game. He sends it in, and booted away by the Jefferson defense. That'll come back. And that'll be a goal kick. Good pressure, though, by the Spartans. Actually, I believe they might have called offsides there, but we'll see. Bishop will send this out. Candell flicked it forward. Kevin Leonard, a freshman, has checked in number 1. Saw him play against Pope John. He's a promising player for Travis Gage. And that's going to roll over the end line, and we'll have another goal kick for the Falcons as we have 25 minutes to go in this one. Jefferson with the all-important 2-goal lead, 3-1, thanks to a terrific goal by Kyle Barbosa. Giving chase, and they send it back. Murray gets it to the goalkeeper. But that was Barbosa with that never-ending motor. Like a lot of these Jefferson guys, always pushing forward. Throw in, we'll have a substitution. Hirschman will head off. This team has a lot of depth. Bagrava has come back in. And Sparta will make a substitution. As we said, Sparta has a big rivalry game on Wednesday as they will play Pope John. De Silva's going to head off. I believe that's Thomas Vaughn checking back in. As Ukaj will give it a ride. Dangerous ball. Murray's going to come back and play it and get rid of it. Ball being played in the air by both teams. Candell will keep it in for the Falcons. Broken up by Sparta on the far sideline. Takes a turf hop backwards, and they'll send it back to the keeper. Nice ball right there. Who's going to get to it? Butera sends it forward. He's looking for Vaughn. This is where Jefferson can be so dangerous. With the man advantage, they can set up that counter. And there's Barbosa, who had a very pretty goal to make it 3-1. Tries to split the defenders off the Sparta player. Sparta will get to it first. Chip back in. Good thought, looking to head to the flag. It's a little too strong. I believe that was Profaca that booted that. As we await the kick from the Sparta goalie, he sends it up. Ball sent up. Bishop will get there and immediately look to counter, sends it towards the flag. Out comes the keeper as Candell gave it a run. And that's what this Jefferson team does. They keep that pressure on and they force goalies to make decisions. Throw in for the Spartans on the far sideline. Headed forward, Sparta will boot it away. Again, good work by the Spartans. Candell looking for Barbosa. Fitzgerald. Beautiful ball sent to the 6, and it goes just wide. Great ball, Fitzgerald to Candell. but it will go wide and we'll have a goal kick. Beautifully set up, but Sparta thinks it's a corner. And it is a corner. The official just pointed to the flag. So Barbosa will take this as a beautiful service from Liam Fitzgerald. Kyle Barbosa will send this. 3-1 our score, looking to add to it. Fitzgerald trying to settle. Becker keeps it in, works it to the wing. Sent to the post, Candel's there, heads it back, and cleared away. Good work by Sparta. Chris Tadulo, so he's battling with Tyler Newman. And we're going to have another flag, I believe. Someone's going in the books. And it will be Tyler Newman will head off. So he'll be able to come back in next opportunity. And we'll have a set piece here for the Spartans. Murray with the service from the 50. Second ball. Jefferson trying to get it out. That's Profaka. Headed back in by the Spartans. Loose. Still no clear yet for Jefferson, and then they'll boot it to the side. Sparta will get the throw in. This will be Horniak. As we're just past the midway point of this second half, Jefferson with the 3-1 lead. They're on the run right now. This is Candel looking for Barbosa, who is onside, but a little bit too quick, and that'll roll to the keeper. And I tell you, the boys soccer in Sussex County this year, and the Muggs Media area, because Jefferson obviously is in Morris, a lot of parity. Jefferson and Newton tied one apiece. And I believe Sparta beat Newton. So who to decide the best team is, I think tonight's result will go a long way towards that. With Hackettstown wrapping up the Freedom Division, Newton will not win that title. Congratulations to Larry Hildebrand and the Wilkie Valley Rangers winning the Colonial Division for the second straight year. Dan Bacon, a terrific player for them, and Josh Abrams, their outstanding keeper. So another run trying to create here by the Falcons. Barbosa matched up with Baker. Barbosa shakes him, waiting for someone to get into the box he can send it to. Barbosa again, and then it's tapped out. Barbosa putting a little show on for the fans as he waves to them. Substitutions. That's senior night under the lights. Get everyone fired up. If you saw a game here last year on Channel 10, the throw into the box, we did Lenape Valley, Wallkill Valley. It was senior night at Lenape Valley. Fabian Munoz, the talented player for Lenape Valley and a senior last year, he vowed to his family if he scored, he'd run into the stands, and that's exactly what he did. He got a yellow card for it, and Coach Eric Schumann was not pleased with that. But senior night, you know, you don't get a lot of times, unfortunately, except for certain teams like Newton and North Warren and some others, they don't get the crowds as some other teams do. So Barbosa putting on a show. And that'll roll over the end line. Gasper Markle making sure no one got to it. We'll have a goal kick. And Buddy Jacobus checking back in for Jefferson. Kevin Leonard, the freshman. There's the future of the program there, folks. Jacobus, a sophomore, and Leonard, a freshman. And again, what Travis Gage and Scott Reed have done with this program. Scott was the head coach previous. Well, one of the many head coaches. Scott was trying to turn things around, but due to certain circumstances beyond his control, he was not hired back. But they kept him as an assistant. Scott's just a great coach. One of the best lacrosse coaches around and one of the best guys you want to meet, as is Travis Gage. So Sparta with the throw-in. They trail 3-1 with 15 and a half to go here in the second half of the Muggs Media Linz Nissan West game of the week. And for the final 34 minutes of this one, Sparta's been shorthanded, and Barbosa looking for his second goal, angles it high. Resulting in another goal kick. Work to the wing. Switch fields. Give Sparta credit, still hanging tough, playing hard despite being down a man and 2 goals. That's to be expected with a Tim Connors coach team. Tim was an outstanding player at Sparta back in the day. In fact, I mentioned Eric Schumann. They were teammates on some very good Sparta teams. Sent to the wing. Christodoulou still has it, and that's cleared away, but it'll be a goal kick. Again, you can see Sparta still hustling, despite being down 2 and down a man with 13 and a half to go here in the second half. Gasper Markle, nicely done. Clears it away. Jefferson was trying to create something there. Falcons continue to substitute. Coach Travis Gage gets a lot of people in. And a throw in. Barbosa again putting on the show with the footwork. Jacobus smartly waits for it to come through to him and sent right back up by Bishop. Barbosa was offside. He called himself offside. He raised his hand. Kids having fun out there tonight. And that's what it's all about, folks. Nice ball. Buddy Jacobus tracks it down, sends it to the wing. Steffens sends it into the box. And a little chip will go wide. We'll have a goal kick. So the local teams in the NJAC boys soccer, 2 of the divisions have decided. As we said, Hackettstown won the Freedom. Great job by Matt DiMartini, the head coach there. They're going to be a very tough out come state tournament time. Wallkill Valley won the Colonial. And the American division still up in the air, where Mount Olive's had a stranglehold on that division. Dan Griswold does a great job with that program. Jefferson again working their way in, and Sparta will clear it away. Barbosa heads to the turf. Quick throw in. And Mount Olive, some of the nice players they have: R.J. Dzema, Basir Adzovic, Leo Tiago, Matthias Amorin, and their goalie, Kirk Callum, all do a great job. Dan Griswold, the former Lenape Valley player, doing a great job with that program. When Sparta beat them earlier in the year, that put their division record at 44-1 since the NJAC was formed. Talk about dominance, as they have won that division the last 4 years. We'll have more substitutions. 10 minutes to go. So Jefferson closing in on adding to their already school record total of wins. 11 was the record set in 1986. And they're closing in on their 14th. 14-5-1 with a huge game against Mount Olive on Wednesday. Sparta trying to work it up the wing. Becker's there. Barbosa taps it. A little give and go. That'll roll out. And we'll have a throw in for Sparta. So Spartans will take this. And that will roll out. There's Mark Schulte, the Hall of Famer. You're only as old as you feel, and Mark, I'm not going to disclose his age, but amazing he's out there at the same level that he has been for years. And up until a few years ago was still an active ice hockey player until he had a couple of injuries. He's also a terrific softball and baseball umpire and was a head coach at Kittatinny for many years for boys soccer. And he has transitioned to being a great official, also a great basketball official as well. Hirschman battling with Baker. And that'll result in a throw-in. Eight minutes to go. If my memory serves right, Schulte was on some great Parsippany baseball teams in the 60s with former Major Leaguer Richie Zisk and former Lenape Valley baseball coach and High Point AD Bobby Quinn. You talk to some of the old timers, they'll tell you those teams back in the 60s were terrific at Parsippany. Whistle. Corres goes down. He scored the first goal. We gave him credit for that. It might have went off a Sparta player, but he was in the area, and I think he did get a piece of it. Second goal was scored by Cole Candell about 5 minutes later with 24-27 to go. Then Eric De Silva off a corner, the residue of a corner, was able to knock one in to make it a 2-1 game. And then Sparta was issued a red card in the start of the second half after Kyle Barbosa scored for Jefferson on a pretty goal. And that's where we stand. Jacob Wacker in goal now for Jefferson, has not allowed a goal in this half. Dylan Leitzel getting his start on senior day. And turn and clear. So after Wednesday's games, the division slate is over, although Sparta will have a crossover against Vernon. That's an old school matchup. Sent in, and Wacker makes a save, his first real challenge of the second half. And he's just a sophomore as well. So this is a young Jefferson team with a lot of, obviously great seniors. And you can see their names are on the fence. They'll be missed. But the cupboard would not be exactly bare once they graduate, although you cannot overestimate or underestimate what that senior class has done for this program. Whacker comes out, we'll play it on the hop. And that'll be booted away. Such a different game on turf. Sparta obviously plays at Manny Reese Field, which is grass. And Jefferson plays the majority of the games here on the turf. Sometimes they'll play over the bus compound, their old home. But, learning to play those turf bounces is huge. And I know the soccer purists hate the turf because it's meant to be played on grass. As we're under 5 minutes to go in this one. So Sparta trying to get a goal to make this interesting here in the final 5. Cut it to 1. They push up. Gasper Markle with the throw in. They're down a man, which makes it even harder. And that'll head into the Jefferson bench. Falcons trying to play it in the middle of the field. Sparta gets to it first. They'll work it back. Horniak sends it up the wing, sent right back. Nolfi sends it forward. It's a nice ball, good thought, broken up by Steffens. And Jefferson just clearing the ball and running some clock as we're under 4 minutes to go. Spartans will work it back to the keeper. Ukage, he'll send it out. Horniak gives it a ride. Butera and Candel go down. Whistle will be on Jefferson, so here's a chance for the Spartans to make this interesting. If they can knock home this, it'll be either Murray or De Silva. It'll be Murray will take it. 3 minutes to go. If they're able to knock one home here, this final 3 minutes should be interesting. Make things sweaty for the Falcons. Murray tees it up, sends it in, and a save by Wacker. So the toughest save of the game thus far for the sophomore keeper who checked in here in the second half. Big stop there. Keep it a 2-goal game, 3-1 Jefferson here in the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. Barbosa sends it to the side. Gasper Markle, who's played very well since checking in, he will clear it away. Now roll back to the keeper. Big boom off the sophomore's foot. I just can't wait to watch him continue to develop as a player. He's already one of the top-notch goalies around. It's going to be fun to see him just keep getting better and better back there. He's got all the physical tools. So a minute and a half left in this one, so Jefferson's going to get the win. Again, I want to thank Linz Nissan West, Route 206, Byram. Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, with offices throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tips on the games on the sports beat. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto tips on the games of the week. Newton Medical Center, part of the Atlantic Health System. Go to atlantichealth.org. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere. Go to sussex.edu for information on upcoming open houses and any information about the school. And we want to thank, coming soon to Hamburg, right next to Craving Thai off Route 94, it is 2 Teaspoons, specializing in custom cakes and specialty treats. You can eat in and enjoy a cup of coffee or come and place an order to go. Whatever works for you, it's 2 Teaspoons. So 35 seconds to go in this one. And Jefferson's going to put themselves in a position where they don't have to scoreboard watch. They win against Mount Olive. They get a piece of the title. First time in school history. So Travis Gage and the gang, they're going to move to 14-5-1, 5-2 in the American. Tim Connor's Sparta team, they'll bounce back because it's a Pope John game, and they'll be fired up for that, believe me, folks. They'll fall to 9-7 and 4-3 in the league. So that'll wrap it up here under the lights on senior night here in Jefferson. It's Jefferson 3, Sparta 1. I want to thank Jordan Catelli, our cameraman. I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 at mugsmedia.com.